Hi guys. If you're watching this, thank you. This is actually my second uploaded video, and I wouldn't bother trying to find the first. I think I'm going to delete it because I think it is trash, and I don't want people to actually come across it one day and be like, oh my god, and I'm not ready for that. So, yeah. Hi. My name is Cassandra Buchanan. I go by Cassie, and I'm 22 years old. I live in West Virginia, and I'm going to do a 50 things about me tag, and right there were 3. So, let's see how many we can go to before my camera stops again. What are 3 fears that I have? 3 fears that I have are losing my parents, my boyfriend, and my animals. And of course with that are 3 things. What are 3 things that I love, that I care about? And that would be my parents, my boyfriend, and my animals. My best friends are Allison, Sydney, Kelsey, Hogan, Andrew, and of course Wyatt. Without any of them, I would not be who I am, and without them, there would be a lot of things different. Even if there was just one person missing out of the group, it would be so different. It would be like just changing 1 minute in time. It would just have a ripple effect, and nobody would be the same. And what is the last song I listened to? Let me see. I am listening to Do You Mind? I've never heard it before. It is on Pandora. This is what we're going with right now. And I can't really hear it because I don't want to get copyrighted on my second video, because I got copyrighted on my first one. How many tattoos and piercings? I'm combining those 2. I have 2 tattoos. I have one right here on my wrist. It's an old Viking symbol, I think, and I believe it is a symbol for Ingus, which means if there's a will, there's a way. And if I told you that is not how my stubborn mind works, then I'd be lying. That is exactly how I live. And if I want to do it, I can. If I think there's a way that something can be done, I won't stop until, like, I give up on myself. And that's really hard to do. And then I have this one right here, and it's backwards for you, I think. It's backwards for me to you, because I'm using my front camera. But this one says, everything has beauty, or everything has beauty, but not everyone can see it. And I got this one when I was 18, and I don't regret it at all. And I'm 22 now, so I've had it in September will be 4 years that I've actually had this one. And this one right here on my wrist, I've had for about 10 months. I got it last August. And they mean a lot to me. Whenever I got this one, I was going through some stuff, but that's for another video. If this one even gets any views, I may just not even do this. And what is something that I really, really want? I want my camera to not die on me, or tell me that my space is full, because it's done that to me 3 times now. And my current relationship status, I have a boyfriend. Technically he's a fiance. We are planning to get married. And I'm not wearing a ring because it is almost my bedtime. I have to work in the morning. And I take it off in the evening whenever I'm getting ready to get a shower, take my makeup off, do all that jazz, because I don't want it to get gunked up, and I definitely don't want it to fall down the drain. 5 favorite movies. Let's see. 5 favorite movies. Rocky Horror Picture Show. The remake of Beauty and the Beast 2017. I'll keep thinking that it came out in November of 2016, and I know it didn't. Guardians 2. Jurassic World. And Moana, like, hands down. And 5 favorite songs. I'm currently jamming out to Nancy Mulligan by Ed Sheeran. Supermarket Flowers by Ed Sheeran. There's also a cover that I just came across on YouTube by Samantha Harvey, and her cover is just like It's really good. That's 2. Brandy by The Looking Glass. It's out of the Guardians 2 Awesome Mix Volume 2 soundtrack. Sorry, I have something in my eyeball. What's another song? No Frauds. I can jam that out. And let's see. What's another one? This Is Gospel. That one I can like any Panic song, but I think that one would be like up there. What are 3 things that upset me? When anyone around me is sad, like it just makes me sad. If somebody's crying, I cry. I don't like it. I don't like when my anxiety takes over. I don't like feeling anxious about anything, but it happens. And another thing that upsets me is, I don't know, just little things annoy me, but not really like full on upset me. 3 things that make me happy would be Wyatt, my friends, and singing. I love to sing. And the next one is, this one says number 20, but I know we're not at number 20 because I'm skipping a couple. Someone that I miss is my Aunt Susie. My dad has 4 sisters, and she is the oldest of them, and she was the one I was closest with. I couldn't wait. Whenever I went to my grandparents' house, I could not wait to go see her. She passed away a few years ago, and I am really sad that I know she can watch me, but I'm sad that she can't, like, be here. I'm not crying, I had a hair. That she can't be here to experience everything with me. And someone that I love, my Aunt Susie, obviously. And, I mean, I generally care about a lot of people. And then 22, 20 was someone I missed, 21 was someone I love. 22, my relationship with my parents. It's actually the best it has ever been. Of course, whenever I was a teenager, everybody butts heads with their parents. I grew up in a blended household, meaning that my parents are divorced. My father remarried. I moved in with them years ago. And he and my stepmom are great. They are the greatest people. There isn't high enough things I could say about them. They are genuinely the best people. And my stepmom, she has 1 child. She has a son, and then I have a son, or not a son. I have a brother. I don't have any kids. And then I have a brother. I'm the baby, and my brother, my biological brother, he is 3 years older than I am, and my stepbrother is 7 years older than I am. There's a very, very, very large gap there, I think. And I don't think I'd ever really want sisters. My stepbrother and I, we never fought, we have never argued. But I think because of our age gap, it was kind of like, I'm too cool to be arguing with a 10-year-old when I'm 17. Like that kind of jazz. But they are both married. I have 2 sister-in-laws who are wonderful ladies. And we are expecting my first niece and the first grandbaby soon, just a couple weeks. And we couldn't be more excited about that. Couldn't be more happy. And that's all I'm going to say about that, I guess. 24, what's my favorite holiday? Halloween. Hands down, Halloween. And I love the dreary and like the dark colors, and I just love everything. Everything Halloween I absolutely love. A confession. What would be a confession to make? I'm really nervous about this. I am, like, filming right now, I'm kind of okay. but I do have anxiety, and it really sucks sometimes. And I feel like whenever I go to watch this back and go to upload it, I am just going to freak out like I did with the first one. And I didn't have like a full-on panic attack or anything. It wasn't anything severe like that. I just get nervous about what people might say. And I live in a very, very, very small town, and if anyone were to just like, hey, I watched it, like, I would die. 3 things that annoy me easily. People that can't comprehend. Just in general, like, if I were to explain something, like, 3 or 4 times, and then the person still be like, I do not get it, and I have dumbed it down the best I can. There's only so much dumbing down you can do to one topic. What's another thing that annoys me pretty easily? My house being a wreck, and it is a wreck right now. And I'm annoyed at myself. I've had 3 days off, and I've picked up, but I haven't done a whole lot. And another thing that annoys me is being interrupted. That's for damn sure. What's my favorite animal? Like a house animal, like an actual pet? Sorry. Dogs, hands down. Hands down. I have 2 dogs, Abby and Anna. And they're my favorite. Anna is she's my best friend. Then like actually like wild animals, what would be my favorite? Probably giraffes. I just think they're so cool. And I watched one bend, and like instead of like your arm bends this way, theirs bends outwards. It's wild. What is one thing I have lied about? Where I've been. I have definitely lied to my parents about where I have been. Something currently worrying me, how this video is going to be, how I'm going to feel about it being up and being on the internet. What is 3 habits that I have? I'm not good at making eye contact, so that's a bad habit that I have. To go to sleep, I have to tap my foot, whether it be, even if I'm just in silence, I just tap my toes. And another habit is, if there's a mirror, or if I can see my reflection, if I'm like trying to talk to somebody, like head on, like right now I'm looking in my front camera, but I can see myself in my phone screen. I want to look there because I see movement instead of looking where I need to look. And that's another bad habit that I have. Number 33, which is not 33 because I don't know where we're really at in this list. But this number 33 asks, where do I work? I work at my local hospital. I'm a patient registration clerk for ER and outpatient. And I love it. It's really taught me a lot of respect for a lot of different things. And sympathy, empathy, and I'm glad that I work there. I really am. It's a great company to work for. Something constantly on my mind. Any song lyric. There's always a song stuck in my mind. 35. Future goals. To just be happy and be content in my life and do everything that I want to do and not feel bad about it and be selfless. As selfless as I could be. Yeah. Number 36, a fantasy, being happy. And what is my favorite store? TJ Maxx or Home Goods or Pier 1 Imports. And what is my favorite food? My favorite food cucumbers. I love cucumbers and fruit. Cucumbers and apples are probably my favorite. What did I do yesterday? Yesterday I went to Best Buy to buy a tripod to put my camera on so I can get this going. And I hung out with some friends. My friend Allison, she has a son. He's 3 years old, and I watched him for a few hours last night, and he and I watched Jurassic World and Lady and the Tramp, and it was a good evening. What is something I'm talented at? Being late? Procrastinating? Not so much being late. Like for work and stuff, I'm not late. But, like, if I tell you I'm gonna be there in 20 minutes, nah, it's not gonna happen. And what's an idea of a perfect date? I don't know. Anything that anytime I'm having fun. You know? It doesn't take much. It really doesn't. It does not take much at all. Just give me attention and I'll be okay. My female celebrity crush. As much as I don't want to be that person, Kylie Jenner. She's had a little bit too much work done, but she's got it. Male celebrity crush, Brendan Urie. Oh my god, I want to see Kinky Boots so bad. But from where I live to New York is like an 8-ish, 9-hour drive. And Wyatt, my boyfriend, he doesn't really want to go see, he's not that into it, or that into Brendan Urie to be like, oh my god, let's go to New York and see it. But I am that into Brendan Urie where I'm like, oh my god, let's go to New York and go see it. This says number 44. Number of kids I want. 0. I don't want any. I'm fine with other people's kids. The thought of pregnancy freaks me out. I don't really want anything to do with having a thing grow inside of me. I don't think it's cool. Do I smoke? No. Absolutely not. It is disgusting. I wish Wyatt would stop. I wish all my friends would stop smoking. Do I drink? Yeah, I do. I'll have a drink every now and again. Or, I don't overdo it. I don't get drunk every time I drink, but if I'm just not doing anything, I don't have any plans, I don't care just to have a drink. Where did I grow up? I lived in a city, about 12 years ago I moved from there. It's not that small of a city, but compared to where I live now, it is a big town, to me anyway. And when I was 10, I moved to the town that I live in. I moved here with my dad, and then my brother moved a year later. Yeah, and I've lived here for 12 years, and I think I have found the house that I really, really want, so I don't think I'll ever move. And what is my favorite sport? To watch? Baseball. To play? Baseball, everything. I do like watching gymnastics too. It's just never on, you know? 48 is what do my tattoos mean, but I just did that. 49, and I'm going to end it with this 49 and 50, although I know I skipped some. Why did I decide to make a channel? I've had a YouTube account for years because it comes with Google, but why did I've been thinking about it for a long time, like a good 2 years. I've been like, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to be like Jaclyn Hill. I'm going to be like Nicole Guerrero. I'm going to be there. And just the other day, and they make it look so easy. They really do. I know they have both come from like rags to riches. But I was watching Laura Lee just the other day, and she was reacting to her first video, and she started crying, and she was like, if I could just tell this girl from however many years ago that she started, if I could just tell her to keep her head up and to just know that bigger things are coming. If I could just go back and tell her that. And she started crying, and it made me emotional, and I'm like, if I don't do it, I won't do it. And her first video was of a way to contour and highlight, I think. And if you don't get out there, you're not ever going to do it. And then number 50, who influenced me to make it? Well, I mean, Laura Lee unknowingly gave me the push. I never thought it would be anybody but Nicole Guerrero or Jaclyn Hill that would just make me want to, like, get stuff and, you know, and to do this. But definitely watching them, and I actually rewatched Jaclyn Hill's. It's a video that she did about a year ago. I think May of 2016 she did it, I'm not sure, where she and Becca not re-collaborated, but they expanded her, what she does with them. And it was around the time that she was bringing out her palette and her eyeshadow palette, and Champagne Pop has been there, but it was a video of her and her husband, and they were like celebrating it, and she was talking about how, like, how she used to, well, I'm not gonna put her stuff out there, but just check out the video. It's really emotional, and it makes me bawl like a freaking baby whenever I watch it. And I don't know, I just never thought that I would do it, that I could do it. I never thought that I had, like, I mean, hopefully this will get better, and I'll be up there one day, and I won't have to film on my Samsung Galaxy S7 on on 2 boxes with a little itty bitty tripod that's like this big, with my laptop here with the list of things to talk about. Well, for whoever watches this, I hope you liked it, and until next time, if there is a next time.